All right, very good evening, viewers. You're watching To The Point, and the To The Point team rolls live from the stunning city of Orcha. What you see behind me is a very, very small example of what the city really is. But the moot question this evening of what were the polls showing a while ago in terms of what was the conversation on ground, that possibly, just possibly, the Congress was ahead. But things seem to have changed and it's dead heat right now in terms of ground predictions. What happened that the Congress is lagging in the final lap, or is it lagging at all? Let's take that question to our panelists this evening. Joining me is Rashid Kidwai, political analyst, Gulresh Sheikh, BJP spokesperson, Mithun Ahirwar, Congress spokesperson. Rashid Kidwai, I'll come to you first. What's going on, Rashid Kidwai? You know, MP was supposed to be Congress ahead, at least, the pre-poll surveys were seeming to suggest that. On ground, about a month ago, what we were picking up was very different than even what I'm witnessing right now. You know, I've traversed from Gwalior, Morena, the Chambal belt, we've entered Bundelkhand, and what I can say for sure, it's dead heat.
Thank you, Preeti. I think, Preeti, the tagline for Madhya Pradesh tourism has been Ajab Gajab Madhya Pradesh. So politically also, it's a very very difficult state to predict, because there are 4 or 5 states are there. When reorganization of states was taking place way back in 1956, whatever was left out of that, that 14 states that were created on linguistic basis, that was created as, Madhya Pradesh. And so this is a difficult thing, the various regions. So when we look at it, the present election, in specific terms, what you're asking, the election is being fought in a contrasting style. The BJP is fighting on a high voltage campaign. They have very effective campaigner for Prime Minister Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, Jyotiraditya Scindia, and several stalwarts, including Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. In contrast, the Congress strategy is totally, completely candidate driven. So there is every candidate has an ecosystem. They are taking care of their kind of concerns and strategy. So it's being fought in a very different style. What the outcome, only time will tell. But I think, if you're asking my assessment, Madhya Pradesh is heading for a big change.
All right, you'd say Madhya Pradesh is heading for a big change, at least on ground. We haven't really traveled much. I think in days to come, I'd be able to tell you more, viewers. But with what we are at least witnessing, it's not the Congress is ahead or the BJP ahead. At least what we've witnessed till now is it's going to be a tough battle. But I want to bring in the BJP spokesperson. Mr. Sheikh, the fact is, Mr. Scindia only, 2 days ago told me very clearly that the majority will be formed by the BJP government come the 3rd of December. But having said that, the last round of ticket distribution, many on ground seem to suggest, Mr. Sheikh, that the BJP missed out on an opportunity there because they were gaining. They could have bolstered it by making changes, by giving tickets to a lot of sitting MLAs. You've only, fanned the anti-incumbency.
Well, Priti, we did survey. And based on our survey, what people were saying, what our Karyakartas of the booth were saying, and then we have given the tickets. We have also cut the tickets of some previous MLAs because there was anti-incumbency against them, and public was not in mood for them. So we gave a new candidate. So based on our survey and based on our input, we can say that we are easily winning 2/3 of majority, and that's what Mr. Scindia was saying, that we are getting a clear-cut majority, and sitting in Bhopal headquarters of Bharatiya Janata Party, I can say, or I can guarantee you that 2/3 majority will be there, and these election result in Madhya Pradesh will be a replica of what we saw in Gujarat some time back. That kind of historical mandate Madhya Pradesh Bharatiya Janata Party is going to get on December 3rd.
All right. Okay. We don't, are you getting ahead of yourself? Well, that's a different story. But I admire the confidence, because at least till now we haven't seen that kind of confidence, Mr. Sheikh. I want to bring in the Congress spokesperson, Mr. Ahirwar. Mr. Ahirwar, a month ago, practically every pre-poll survey suggested that your party was way ahead. And one thing, needs to be told to our viewers of what even Mr. Kidwai touched on earlier on, that Madhya Pradesh is actually 6 elections in one state. Why we say that? Because all 6 regions are very complex, very different politics, and one factor doesn't really transcend the boundary or the border to another region. We've seen the politics completely change, where we have driven from the Chambal Morena area all the way right now to the Bundelkhand region. But Mr. Ahirwar, to bring you in, what's going down? It seems a lot of infighting, definitely, ticket distribution, lots of misses. Where I am, Mr. Ahirwar, let me give you an example. I'm in Orcha, and the Nawari seat that Orcha comes under, it's a seat you possibly might lose. Primarily the reason why, because the Samajwadi Party is strong here, you are gaining ground, and the BJP is very strong. So most people who we are speaking to on a local level, Mr. Ahirwar, are stating if the SP and the Congress had come together, which the SP wanted, the seat was yours to take, but not anymore.
See, to answer your question first, I would say we do not look at Madhya Pradesh as regions. We do not look at Madhya Pradesh as boundaries. We look Madhya Pradesh as a state of people. And the people have the issues which concern them, and they are the same in every part of the state. So if you talk about unemployment, we have 4 million registered unemployed people here and 1 crore unregistered people. You would have seen web series and movies being made on scams such as Vyapam. Today, if you can give 15 lakh rupees, you can become a patwari. Today, if you want to appear for an exam, you have to go to a BJP MLA's college and your selection is done. So if you talk about data, Madhya Pradesh today, it is number 1 in malnutrition, number 1 in tribal atrocities, number 1 as far as the crime rate is concerned against Dalits, number 1 in rape against minors, number 1 in corruption. It has 2.5 crore people registered as laborers. It has 2,700 schools which have only 1 teacher. It has public healthcare centers. 97% of them do not have doctors. If you talk about health, we rank at 13 out of 20 largest states according to Niti Aayog's data. We rank at 15th in
so
out of 20 largest states.
You don't think you're losing ground? You don't think you're losing ground?
Why would we lose? Because we are offering 2 lakh jobs. We are offering loan waivers. Their government, when they were in the BJP government, has.
I'm running short of time. I'm running short of time. I need to give 20 seconds and 20 seconds to both our panelists. I apologize. The reason why is, because we are traveling and, a lot of content in terms of what we are witnessing on ground. But Mr. Sheikh, bringing you in, a little overconfident as well, because even now, there seems to be, the local Satta Bazaar here is predicting Congress has come down, but still ahead. All right. Mr. Sheikh, your audio is on mute.
No, I'm not. I was on mute, but still I'm not getting your sound clearly. Can you repeat that? Patching me on phone.
She's saying you're losing, sir.
All right, sir. Okay, we are going to, I'll just, there's a problem with the audio. We're going to try and fix that. But once again, Rashid Kidwai, I'll ask you one quick question, Rashid Kidwai, especially where I am, the Bundelkhand belt right now. Would it have been prudent and wiser if the Congress had tied up with the Samajwadi Party? 2-3 seats where the SP is possibly going to be heavy on the Congress and take away those seats either for themselves or give it to the BJP?
Yes, Preeti, perhaps it would have, but the problem is in the close tight, what you're saying, it will be very difficult for a political party, and going by what was the experience of 2020, that kind of defection drama that took place, the Congress is not taking any chance. Why would they lose 2-3 seats?
Okay.
And SP, you see, if SP wins, and I've followed Madhya Pradesh politics for years, the SP always sides with the Congress. It's not, the SP has never sided with the BJP. So therefore, the SP, even if whatever numbers they get, they will be the Congress.
But, okay. Mr. Kidwai, I need to close the show. We have very little time. So, the fact is where I'm standing, it's a triangular contest. So it could very well be a SP versus Congress versus BJP. And in this fight, the BJP gets ahead. And we all know why that happened.